Hey, how are you, everybody? It's me, Mike B. Listen, I am out and about, and I actually think I found something here that you might appreciate. As a matter of fact, I think I may have hit the mother lode here, and I can't even believe what I'm seeing here. I'll give you a little preview right here. What the? What the? Hello. Can you believe that? Oh my goodness. I am here at Bell Plastics, and a gentleman by the name of Bruce Kennedy, who is the owner of said establishment, has been doing some different things over the years in addition to custom plastic fabrication. Things like this. Oh my goodness. I mean, come on. This is just fantabulous. This is something you just... Ooh, look at that. Booyah. And look at that. I can't believe it. You know who that is, right? For those of you that don't know and aren't local to the Northern California regions, this is the logo for Doggy Diner. It was a restaurant serving, guess what? Dogs! Yeah, and it was only in Oakland and San Francisco, and they closed, I believe, in 1986. So 1948 to 1986, the owner was Al Ross, and look at it in all of its glory. There he is. Could I get a burger? Could I get a dog? Could you put some sauerkraut on it for me? Coming right up. Ruff. Now, in addition to this gloriousness, as I mentioned earlier, I told you I think I hit the mother lode. So let's go take a look, shall we? Come on. As you can see down there, the two prominent structures I was showing you just earlier, but look at this. Look at this. Holy cow. What is going on? I have found Muffler Man heaven, amongst other random things. Let's go take a look at each. This is fantastic. Well, it looks like Santa is in a good mood today. Oh, there's Bell. There it is, Bell Plastics. This gentleman is such a nice guy. I asked him if I could take some shots, and he was more than happy to share his collection with me. A really nice individual. Said he's been collecting for years, just always kind of liked these things and decided to pick them up. Hence, you know, what we were looking at earlier and what we're continuing to look at. But look at Santa. He is in a good mood. Actually, he's a little shocked because it's right now the current temperature is about 102 degrees today. And although he's in the shade, oh, it's a little hotter than he might be used to. Santa. He has a lot of just really cool stuff. Look at this guy. Where's he from? What's his story? I don't know. What are you doing here? Where did you come from? Why don't you put that down? It looks heavy. Holy Toledo. How cool is that? I mean, I'm sure that if I talked to the owner, I'm sure he would have a story. I don't want to bug him to that extent. I just want to show this for you guys. Mr. Bruce Kennedy has a lot to do, I'm sure, with his business, but fantastic. Look at this. And next to him, we have an old prospector. Well, I'm going to get some gold here and go around town. Now, where in the heck did you come from? Fantastic. I mean, looking at these things, they're huge. This has to be almost 3 times my height. I'm 5'10" on a good day, and all the way up. I mean, you can see it's almost to the top of the building there, but what a fantastic look on this guy. An old prospector. Ooh, I tell you what, I can't get enough of this. Hey, come on, let's keep going. Now, here we go. You know, this is something you see every day. Just a couple guys hanging out, having a good time. Yeah, no big deal, no big deal. Just in all their glory, absolutely. This is from, this Muffler Man here is from Dooley's Hardware and Garden in Long Beach, California. Apparently he was constructed, or they were constructed, the Muffler Men anyways, but I believe it's this one specifically here. He was actually made, again, for Dooley's Hardware and Garden in Long Beach, California, and came to, quote, life, and still looking good, I might add, in 1965. How fantastic is this? Now, our counterpart here, he's a little bit older. I mean, let's just look at this again. Do you see that? When are you ever going to see these two guys hanging out again? I mean, come on. What do you think, buddy? I think it's great. I think it's great. That dude kind of looks like me, doesn't he? Yeah, you guys could be brothers. Yeah, I know that's right. Turns out that this is actually Big Mike. That's who this is, Big Mike, right here. And he was acquired in 2011, and he was originally at the car wash of Morris's Car Wash on Mission Boulevard in Hayward, California, but has been taken good care of and brought back to life and repurposed and repainted and is looking exceptional. But again, all these from the past, look, I mean, it's fantastic. Down just a ways, just a short walk from our buddies. Mike, I'm still there for you, man, but check this out. Holy cow. What is going on here? Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. Holy Toledo. This dude is massive and just beautiful to look at. And originally hails, and I did not know this, apparently dinosaurs come from Chicago, Illinois. But just fantastic. I mean, they're from all over, some local, some from quite far away, and they're just all resting here. Look, he's got an egg and a friend up top. A friend and an egg. There's gonna be more. There's gonna be more. Now here is a dino we're all familiar with if we're out on the road. Look at that guy. Of course. If you're getting gasoline out and about on the road, you know him. He's gonna hook you up with some great petrol. That's right. We're gonna hook you up with some petrol and you'll be able to keep your journeys going. Outstanding. Look at this guy. I can't believe it. And of course, what I mean is this is the Sinclair oil logo. But look at him. He's massive. Beautiful. Looks like he was made yesterday. You know, these are all over the place, but seeing them grouped together with all of our friends here and just seeing what the heck is going on at this particular business is just kind of fantastic. But yeah, Sinclair Oil Dino. Yes! Speaking of car washes, if you want your car to get washed, why not hire a gigantic octopus with vacuums and buckets of water and soaps and sponges? I mean, how clean do you think your car would be if it was made, or if this octopus came over and took care of your car? And what do you think would happen if he brought a friend? That's right, twice as fast. It's unbelievable. Yeah, no, I'm serious. They would wipe down your car, vacuum your car, take care of business in no time at all. Unbelievable. I'm loving the look on their face. They're so happy. Look at, I would love to clean your car. At least I think that's how octopus sound when they talk. I think. Now coming up here, look at this. Fantastic horses. I'm not sure where these are from, but good God, look at these things. You know they're old, but where did they come from? I'll have to come back one time and get a little bit more in depth on this and see. But fantastic. They're being restored, and I'm sure, even though they look great now, good Lord, can you imagine how cool they're going to look once they're done being touched up and given some love? I can't even believe it. Now, when you think of a place like this, you think of old school Americana, don't you? Look at the size of that jalapeno. Oh my God. Bobblehead, anyone? Would you like a bobblehead? Calling for a bobblehead. But look at that jalapeno. It's huge. And look at, see the big hot dog there? Right there with the doggy diner behind, just peeking. It looks like he's peeking at me. Are you peeking at me? Check it out. But anyways, when you see stuff like this, you just can't help but think how classic old school Americana, and that would not be represented without, of course, this. Look at this. Uncle Sam with his hat on, proudly looking over everything that we see here. Unbelievable. I'm feeling rather patriotic, and I'm super glad that this wonderful place exists. We salute you, and we want you to look at the rest of the collection. Now look at this jester head from New Orleans. Big old Mardi Gras head. Now, I don't know if that was to be worn, but look at who's next to him. Look at that. I want this. This is what I want. I want them all, but this I really want. This needs to be like in my garden. So when people come by and I just won't mention it, and they'll just come by and I'll just say, hey, did you go out to the patio and have a look? And boy, that would be a talking piece, wouldn't it? Now look at this. Who is this? Check it out. It's not just muffler men, muffler women too. And she looks like she's been working out and maintaining her figure for quite a long time. Look at, good for you. Good for you. Oh, I see why. Because the mold to make this is actually right here. The mold to make what we just saw. He actually has the mold. Holy cow. Let's make 100 more. Can we make 100 more, please? I want 100 more. Okay, 200 more. No, let's just keep making them. We'll just put them everywhere. How fantastic. I need more of these to be made. Oh, I'm very excited. Look at that. He even has the molds. You guys, I'm very excited about this. It's unbelievable. I cannot absolutely believe what I'm seeing here. What a collection. And I mean, it's just, they're everywhere. They're everywhere, and it's like tripping me out. Hold on. Look at this. Come on. Look. Da-da-da. Beautiful day. Oh, what? Oh yeah, turns out just my friend Godzilla. But check it out, he's so colorful. When have you ever seen him look like that? Super cool. And look at this, he's got a buddy with him. What is going on? Moo cow, like wow, man, like those are some trippy colors, but like, are you like into like this Zen thing? Like, do you have like blue milk or like, yeah, put on some Hendrix, man. Let's just, hey man, do you just want to listen to some Hendrix and just trip out on the Zen cow? Do ya? Now, you guys, check it out. This is not something you see every day either. It's unbelievable. I've never had a chance to actually do this, but if you actually look here, sit here in the corner, there is a huge, I'm touching it. It is a huge, let me get you in there, a huge pickaxe. Look at that thing. That thing is huge, unbelievable. And obviously it goes with one of the major molds over here, but wow, I mean, to actually see it, it's quite massive. Look at my hand compared to the size of just the tip. Now, as I mentioned before, a lot of these are actually being restored. So check this out. This is someone we're quite well acquainted with, but it looks like he's going to be, well, actually it's already started. As you see down below, we're already starting to give him a color. It's good old Bob from Bob's Big Boy, but he is being reborn and taken good care of and being shown a lot of love. And it won't be long before he is gracing us in his traditional outfit. And God, I mean, to have these things all in one place, what a fantastic collection. Mr. Kennedy again was so gracious and letting me come out here to see this. Look at, we got a fireman right here. Look at him, unbelievable. And sitting next to him, this has got to be the truth. Well, besides the fact that he's got a horse in between his legs, check this out. Check this out. What? Me worry? Is it just me? Or does that look like Alfred E. Newman? How is Alfred E. Newman of Muffler Man? This is fantastic. We're breaking new ground here. I mean, look at him. It's glorious. Glorious. I can't believe it. Check him. Oh, it's a great shirt, too. And appropriate for the weather. I mean, it is summertime. But just sitting there, you know, with his horse. Because that's what you do when you're a giant muffler man with the face of Albert E. Newman. Love your books, bud. Read them all the time when I was a kid. I appreciate that. Now again, in addition to having all these sites, I found another mold, but this is just of the lower portion. Ooh, looks like it hurt, but it's just of the lower portion. And these are very important items because obviously with these molds, they can be recreated whenever someone feels like doing it. Well, at least half. It works out for me. I was always a procrastinator, so if I just did half the job, this is going to be ideal for me. And you know, these molds are so important. Spider-Man is protecting them. Oh yes, Spidey, protect those molds. Spider-Man, gotta love it. I mean, this dude is crawling down off the side of the building, protecting both molds here, and my God, I don't know which theme to sing. Is it like the regular Spider-Man, or is it the one from the Electric Company? What did you sing when you were a kid? Did you sing the cartoon that came on after school, or did you sing the Spider-Man? Where are you going to, Spider-Man? Nobody knows who you are. I don't know. That's kind of what I did, but just fantastic. I don't ever really want to stop hanging out with my buddies here. I mean, just look around you. I mean, when you drive down the road, say you're on a road trip, or you're seeing things like this on the side of the road, it really adds a lot to the flavor of your trip. But people like Mr. Bruce Kennedy that have an affection for these types of things, and just for no other reason because they can and want to start collecting and putting these out, and of course making it possible for people like myself and you to come down and check these out, are just, it's just amazing. And I know they're silly, and I know that they're large, and I know not everyone can have things like this, but I'm telling you, this type of stuff is history, and I think it's important to be preserved. And the fact that we have so much of this going on in this one particular place. Hey Santa, why'd you turn your back on us? The prospector's all into it. But anyways, I'm sure Santa's just trying to cool off. But again, just an amazing place, an amazing collection of old school Americana, some older than others, some very old, some newer, but fantastic. So if you get a chance, come and tell Mr. Kennedy how wonderful his collection is, because it is truly that. Well, you guys, that was awesome. I am super, super, super excited that I got to see all those magnificent things. Look, still there. He wanted to be around to say goodbye. But what a fantastic place. God, to see so many of these in one place. I really had a great time browsing through these today. I really hope that you had a good time as well, because I'm telling you, this is history, and it does, as silly as it seems, it needs to be maintained. It is something I think that is just fantastic. Look at it. Look at it. So you guys, thank you. Thanks for coming along with me, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to eat a good meal like a hot dog. And remember, today's episode was brought to you by the letter H for history, and apparently the letter F for fantastic. Bye!